We stand this sacred site, this English hill.
All the pagan paths encounter criticism and fear. Some Oddinist views of race and culture are open to misunderstanding.
Again, we re-hallow England to holiness and goodness and life.
We say all cultures, all racial groups are part of nature, and just as we don't wish to destroy all species of bird save one, or all species of fish, nor do we wish to destroy a folk unit. Because if we do, we will destroy part of the entire fabric of all creation. So we are race hate. We are entirely the reverse. We are race lovers. We wish to preserve people's uniqueness.
To my comrades of the Middlesex Regiment, and we're coming up to our regimental day on the 16th of this month. Die hard! We are proud of our race and our folk. We expect others to be proud of their race and their folk. So, when a guy walks down the street wearing, I can't even think of the name for a second, the Jewish cap, good luck to him. Or a chap in African robes, or a Muslim, or whatever. Good luck to him. He's proud of his race and faith and folk, exactly the same as we are.
Well, ye Woden, my Athol land, my noble land, was Hall.
Our ethical code, if you like, is each to his or her own. But it seems to be somewhat of almost like a sin to be proud of being English. It seems to be a sin to be proud of who you are, to be proud of our culture, of our heritage, of our arts, of the things that make us unique. There are things that are precious within all cultures, and we're one of those cultures. And if we don't preserve it and recognise our qualities, then who will?
Zigtia! Zigtia! Zigtia!
Paganism is a spirituality like any other, so it has its shadow side. It has its bits which upset some people within the movement, let alone outside of it. That there are pagans, for example, who are very angry about Christianity, and some of them are very militantly aggressive about their views of Christianity, their hostility to it, and you may think there are good reasons for that, you may not, but okay, that's part of the spirituality, the religion growing up and taking its place among the religions of the world.
But the old images are very powerful. Outdated concepts of animal or human sacrifice, of sexual orgies, of using magic to gain power over other people and make them serve you. These are part of our fairy tales. And although modern paganism has nothing very much to do with all this at all, the fairy tales won't go away.
The way the links between paganism, witchcraft, Satanism have come about goes back to the earlier days of the church. And the church was and is not just a religious body. It's a socio-political organisation. And when making a takeover bid for somebody else's religion, and that doesn't matter whether you're talking about Christians taking over from paganism or you're talking about any other faith battle, the easiest way to do it is to make the other guys' gods into devils, other guys' good gods into bad, wicked things. And that's where your link comes with devil worship. They turned our horned god into Satan. Now, Wiccans don't believe in Satan. The devil is a Christian invention.
3:30 in the morning, June the 21st, summer solstice. A day now famous for the annual attempt by Druids to gain access to the ancient and holy site of Stonehenge.
Sun rising soon.
A long history of conflict with revellers has led the police to exclude everyone from the site on this day.
they've made it pretty clear that any attempt we make to go towards Stonehenge, they will regard as an attempt to hold a trespassery assembly.
It's a balancing act for the archdruid of Glastonbury and Stonehenge. He's reluctant to break the law for fear of jeopardising any change in legislation.
Are we going to spend the rest of the morning arguing about that at Salisbury Police Station, or have we actually come here to do a summer solstice ritual so as one is seen to be done again, rather than nothing is ever seen again, because we're forever challenging bits of the law, whereas also we are negotiating for some reasonable consideration of properly marshalled and stewarded events to take place in the future. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
All right. First thing, obviously, we wanted to ask, is it going to be possible to go up to Stonehenge?
No.
No.
No, it's contrary to the order.
It hasn't been called off yet.
Pagans have to balance their need to worship with a desire to live in harmony with a society that prefers to keep what it sees as the eccentric safely at arm's length.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Happy solstice.
Happy solstice.
These are real religions. They're quite complex ways of looking at the divine. They're not cults because they don't venerate a single object or person or deity. They're not temporary structures that vanish as soon as a single charismatic leader vanishes. They're traditions that are here to stay.
It speaks about ultimate source of being, meaning in life. It provides people's soul identity. Anything that you could really say about a religion, you could say of paganism in some way too.
Happy solstice.
With a few short minutes before sunrise, the Wiltshire Constabulary helped the Druids find an alternative stone circle. The roundabout at the junction of the A345 and the A303, a mile from Stonehenge.
O ancient power of the sun, in thine ancient names, Michael, Balin, Arthur, Lew, Herne, we call upon thee. Lift up thy shining spear of light to defend us. Bring us ripening cornfields, blossoming orchards. Put to flight the powers of darkness, and bring us to stand upon thy hill of vision, and show us the lovely realms of the gods. 3 cheers for Stonehenge and the summer solstice. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray!
Hi there. Hello. Is that a beautiful sunrise? We brought you some flowers.
It's very kind. Thank you very much.
27 there, one from each of us, and thank you so much for letting us come this close. It's really appreciated.
It's no problem.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Bless you be. Happy solstice.
And yourself.
Thank you. Bye.
That's a man. Thank you. Yes.
September, and Kate, the High Priestess, has safely given birth, a precious event for her and her partner Steve. But the gods have ways of playing tricks, and the magic of birth contradicts the magical prophecy of the Coven. The child is not a girl.
So here we are, on the 6th of September. I'm having my arms a beautiful baby boy, weighing in at 7 pounds 8 ounces, whose name is going to be Taliesin Keith Newton, the child of a pair of witches.
My sister Starty Diana, Hecate Demeter Kali, Inanna. My sister Starty Diana, Hecate Demeter Kali, Inanna. My sister Starty Diana, Hecate Demeter Kali.